What up, y'all? It's Mr. Downtown Ray Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando, Florida, for Friday, August 10th, 2018. We'll bring some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Glen Powell has confirmed that he's joining the cast of Top Gun Maverick by sharing an Instagram photo of himself next to a fighter jet. The actor captioned the image, "Guess some things aren't still classified, it's now official." In the photo, Powell is wearing sunglasses and a jacket while standing next to the fighter jet inside a hangar. Powell continued, "This movie is one of the reasons I became an actor. It's why I've always go low after a high five, always fall in love with my teachers, say things like clean them or fry them on a daily basis, and volleyball games and oil dub flexing, and when I can blame all my speeding tickets on Kenny Loggins." Referencing various things to the original Top Gun release in 1986. He says, "In all seriousness, I just had my 10-year anniversary since moving from Austin to Los Angeles to give acting a shot. Victories are rare, dreams are mostly broken, so I'm truly grateful for everyone in my life who's helped me beat the odds to get into this flight suit. This role is a dream come true." Powell's Instagram confirmation comes after reports he was in talks to join the sequel that will star a returning Tom Cruise. Powell, known for starring in Netflix's Set It Off and Hidden Figures, was in contention to star as the son of Goose, a role eventually given to Miles Teller. Cruise and producer Jerry Bruckheimer said they were impressed by Powell during the audition process and found him another role. Top Gun Maverick is directed by Joseph Kosinski and set for release on July 12, 2019. Jennifer Connelly is also set to star alongside Val Kilmer, who will reprise his role as Iceman, the rival of Cruise's Maverick. Ben Schwartz was selected to voice Sonic the Hedgehog in Paramount's upcoming film based on the iconic video character. Schwartz confirmed the casting on Twitter Wednesday. "I love the 90s blue iconic characters. I'm beyond excited about this movie." He also continued referencing to various poses Sonic is known for. "It was going to be amazing. I've been training by running, wagging my finger, and impatiently tapping my foot. Gotta go fast." Schwartz joined a cast that includes Jim Carrey, Tika Sumpter, and James Marsden. The Sonic the Hedgehog film will be a mix of both live-action and CGI. The project from director Jeff Fowler and executive producer Tim Miller is set to arrive in theaters on November 19, 2019. Schwartz is best known for starring on NBC's Parks and Recreations, has voiced Dewey Duck on Disney Channel's DuckTales reboot, and is set to voice Leonardo in Nickelodeon's upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated reboot. Video game maker Sega first published Sonic the Hedgehog in 1981 for the Sega Genesis. The series to date has sold more than 360 million copies around various gaming platforms. A new Sonic game, Team Sonic Racing, was announced in E3 2018 for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch and PC. Bryan Cranston is returning to Broadway with the lead role in Network, the stage adaptation of the Oscar-winning 1976 film. Cranston will play the lead role of Howard Beale, a burned-out network news anchor who takes his frustrations on air and delivers one of the most memorable lines in film history. "I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore." The play will run for 18 weeks at the Court Theatre beginning on November 10th. This will be Network's second run after premiering in London last year. Cranston has already won acclaim for his role as Beale. Earlier this year, he took home an Olivier Award for Best Actor in a Play for his London performance. The Broadway version of Network will be directed by Ivo Van Hove, who directed the London run. And the stage production was written by Lee Hall, best known for penning Billy Elliot, based on Paddy Chayefsky's Oscar-winning screenplay. The producer said in a statement, "We're excited as hell to bring Ivo Van Hove, a brilliantly innovative and electrifying production of Network, to Broadway this fall. The incomparable Bryan Cranston brings Howard Beale to brilliant life, and we're so thrilled for American audiences to have the opportunity to experience his masterful performance in this spectacular new play." Cranston last appeared on Broadway in 2014 in his Tony Award-winning role as President Lyndon B. Johnson in All the Way. Denise Richards is joining the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. The 47-year-old actress confirmed she will star in season 9 of the Broadway series, the Bravo series, in a statement Wednesday to People. She says, "I'm so excited to join the cast of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, as I'm a huge fan of the show." Real Housewives executive producer Andy Cohen also shared the news on Twitter. He wrote, "Very excited to welcome Denise_Richards to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This is going to be great." Richards responds, "Thank you. Thrilled to be part on this wild journey." Richards will be joining Lisa Vanderpump, Kyle Richards, Lisa Rinna, Erica Girardi, Teddy Mellencamp, Rovia, and Dorit Kemsley. Involvement with the show was first rumored in June. Sources told People at the time Denise has been wanting to join the show for a long time. She's a huge Housewives fan and watches all of the shows. And she has co-host relationships with many of the women in real life, including Kyle and Lisa Rinna. An insider added she's going to be a great fit. She's not afraid of the drama, and she lives a glamorous Hollywood life, which the show looks for. Richards is known for the films Starship Troopers, Wild Things, and The World Is Not Enough. She was married to Charlie Sheen from 2002 to 2006 and shared 2 daughters, Sam and Lola Rose, with the actor. Real Housewives of New Jersey alum Ashlee Holmes is a married woman. The 27-year-old television personality tied the knot with P. Melo at City Hall's wedding Wednesday in New York. Holmes shared a photo on Instagram of herself and Melo at the city clerk's office. The picture shows Holmes holding a bouquet of white flowers and smiling up at Melo. She captioned the post, "It's official, Mr. and Mrs." Holmes showed off her engagement ring and new wedding band in a snapshot on Instagram stories. She wrote, "Just married." Holmes is the daughter of former Real Housewives of New Jersey star Jacqueline Larita, who starred in 6 seasons of the Bravo series. Larita congratulated Holmes and Melo in a post on Instagram. She wrote, "I couldn't be more thrilled for them. May they have a beautiful life together. AM, PM, congratulations. Love you both. #family. August 8th, 2018. Holmes and Melo got engaged in February 2016 and announced the next month that they were expecting their first child. The couple welcomed son Cameron Hendricks in August 2016. The popular HGTV series Flip or Flop will return for an 8th season. The network announced in a press release Wednesday that it renewed the show for 15 more episodes slated to premiere in the spring. Flip or Flop stars former couple Tariq El Moussa and Christina El Moussa, who split in December 2016 after 7 years of marriage. The show follows the pair as they flip homes in the Orange County, California area. HGTV President Allison Page says HGTV fans have followed Tariq and Christina through scores of house flips and supported their personal journeys for years. We are eager to see how they continue to run their flipping business, co-parent their children, and start new chapters in their professional and personal lives. Tariq and Christina celebrated the news on Instagram post Wednesday. Tariq captioned a video with Christina. "Did you hear? No, here it is. Yesterday, we just started filming an all-new season 8 of Flip or Flop. For the next 12 months, we're going to give it everything we have to make it the best season possible." Christina shared the same clip on her own account. She wrote, "We're back. #Flip or Flop was just picked up by at HGTV for 15 new episodes. Look for season 8 to premiere in spring 2019. We want to make it the best season yet." Tariq previously told E! News filming Flip or Flop is absolutely different following his divorce from Christina. Christina started dating Ed Asted in November and told E! News in June she's open to marrying the British television personality. The classic horror film Portuguese will be reimagined as a haunted house at Universal Studios' annual Halloween Horror Nights event. The haunted house will depict iconic scenes from the film as guests walk through a maze based on the Freeling family's house that was built atop a ghost-filled cemetery. Scary aspects from the film on display will be Portuguese's iconic flickering television, the menacing beast from beyond, vanishing walls, floating furniture, and the creepy clown. Universal Studios released a teaser trailer for the haunted house featuring the flickering television along with the film's signature catchphrase, "They're here." Portuguese will be at the Universal Studios locations in Hollywood and Orlando starting on September 14th. Universal previously announced Netflix's supernatural series Stranger Things will also be turned into a haunted house for Halloween Horror Nights. Kristen Bell endured a motorcycle injury in her quest to bag husband Dax Shepard. The 38-year-old actress said on Wednesday's episode of Jimmy Kimmel Live that she got a second-degree burn while trying to impress Shepard on the set of their 2010 movie When in Rome in Italy. Bell told host Jimmy Kimmel, "We did a movie called When in Rome, probably 4 months into dating. We rented a scooter motorcycle in Rome. We were driving around the city, and we stopped at a gas station, and he's pumping gas and talking to me casually. She recalled he lifts my helmet up, and he goes, 'Are you crying?' I was sobbing. He's like, 'What happened?' I'm like, 'I burned my leg on the motorcycle. I didn't want to tell you.' He's like, 'How long ago?' I'm like, 4 miles. Bell said she burned her leg after unintentionally touching the side of the bike. She says, 'I had burned a hole through my linen pants, and it gave me a very serious second-degree burn. The muscles was exposed. But I was so desperate because he said to me as we stepped onto that bike, careful about how your legs are on the side. It really gets hot.' Bell also said she got her motorcycle license to impress Shepard during their early relationship. The couple married in October 2013 and are parents to 2 daughters, 5-year-old Lincoln and 3-year-old Delta. Bell says of Lincoln and Delta at the premiere of Like Father last week, "They are stubborn as it all gets out. They get that from me." Former NCIS New Orleans star Shalita Grant is a married woman. The 29-year-old actress tied a knot with Sabrina Sakou at an intimate wedding Wednesday in San Francisco, according to People. She said prior to her nuptials, "We're so excited. I'm so grateful to have Sabrina in my life." Grant and Sakou said their I do's in front of 25 guests at San Francisco City Hall before enjoying a 5-course dinner and games at a private reception in Palo Alto. The actress says, "The most important thing for us is that it would be a day for us to connect with each other. We're not a traditional couple, so it was really important for us to do something that represents us and our relationship." Grant confirmed her marriage Thursday on Twitter by retweeting an article about her wedding. She had posted a photo Wednesday of a purple neon sign reading, "With all your heart." The star captioned the picture, "Love what matters." Grant and Sakou got engaged in December after more than a year of dating. Grant is best known for playing Sonia Piercy on NCIS New Orleans and left the CBS series towards the end of season 4. The Flash star Grant Gustin is calling out body shamers following comments about his appearance. The 28-year-old actor spoke in an Instagram post Wednesday after fans criticized his slim figure following a photo leak of his new Season 5 costume. Gustin said of the leak, "It's a cool suit. That was a terrible picture that I was unaware was being taken, much less being posted. Some things need work, and they will be worked on. We'll get there." He added, "As far as the body shaming, I've had 20-plus years of kids and adults telling me or my parents I was too thin. I've had my own journey of accepting it, but there's a double standard where it's okay to talk shit about a dude's body." Gustin explained that he has a natural slim frame and says his weight is also affected by his stress. The star says, "I do my best to stay in shape and add as much size as I can throughout these seasons. I'm naturally thin, and my appetite is greatly affected by stress. Stress is something that ebbs and flows for me throughout a season. Thus, gaining weight is a challenge for me." He also added, I wasn't cast as a slim actor as The Flash. I went to audition for a role I never dreamt I'd actually get, but here I am 5 seasons later. I'm happy with my body and who I am, and other kids who are built like me and thinner than me should be able to feel the same way." Photos of Gustin in the new suit surfaced this week. The new costume has a smaller emblem and no longer features a chin strap. One fan responded, according to People, "Yikes, the test photo shoot doesn't look good. I actually prefer the thin strap. Grant Gustin doesn't have a superhero chin or physique." Gustin plays Barry Allen, a.k.a. The Flash in The Flash, and has also portrayed the character on Supergirl and Legends of Tomorrow. The Flash will return for a 5th season October 9th on the CW. Superman star Margot Kidder's death has been ruled a suicide by a coroner in Park County, Montana. Kidder, who starred as Superman's girlfriend Lois Lane opposite the late Christopher Reeves, was announced to have died as a result of a self-inflicted drug and alcohol overdose. Park County Coroner Richard Wood said in a statement, Ms. Kidder's family urges those suffering from mental illnesses, addiction, and or suicidal thoughts to seek appropriate counseling and treatment. The public is encouraged to allow the families to grieve privately. Kidder died in May at the age of 69 at her home in Livingston, Montana. The actress suffered from mental illness issues throughout her life that left her homeless in 1996. She was diagnosed with bipolar disorder and was taken to Olive View UCLA Medical Center after going missing for several days. He famously portrayed Lois Lane, the determined and strong-willed Daily Planet reporter who falls in love with Superman, starring with 1978's Superman. She reprised the role 3 more times: Superman 2, 1980, Superman 3, 1983, and Superman 4, The Quest for Peace in 1987. Kanye West made a rare late-night show appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live Thursday and discussed his support for President Donald Trump and mental health. Kimmel asked West about his views on the president, and West says he's been criticized by liberals, African Americans, and by members of the hip-hop community for his political stance and has been told constantly not to share his views. West says, "When I see people just even go at the president, it's like, why not try love? One by one, we can defuse his nuclear bomb of hate of society by thinking of everyone as our family and how we treat our kids." Kimmel also asked West what he thought about his wife Kim Kardashian traveling to the White House to receive a pardon from Trump for Alice Marie Johnson, who was given a life sentence for a first-time nonviolent drug offense. West says, "Well, she's super passionate about it, and it was amazing for her to see that dream come true." Kimmel then asked, were you ever concerned about her being alone in the office with President Trump? To which West responded, "Well, he's a player." West, when talking about his bipolar disorder, called for more open discussions about mental health. He said, "Yeah, it's not an opposite. It drives more of how you really feel. It's important for us to have open conversations about mental health, especially with me being black, because we never have therapists in the black community, along with how being bipolar has helped shape who he is as a person." West's appearance on Kimmel was the musician's first since 2013, where he discussed the Hollywood Walk of Fame and classism. The appearance followed West slamming the late-night host on Twitter for mocking an interview he had with BBC Radio 1. The pair reconciled and Kimmel apologized. Cher will return with a brand new album on September 28th. The 72-year-old singer shares plans for Dancing Queen, an album of ABBA covers, Thursday following her performance in the movie Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. Cher said in a statement, according to Variety, "I've always liked ABBA and saw the original Mamma Mia musical on Broadway 3 times. She says, "After filming Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, I was reminded again of what great and timeless songs they wrote and started thinking, why not do an album with their music? The songs were hard to sing than I imagined, but I'm so happy with how the music came out. I'm really excited for people to hear it." Cher recorded and produced Dancing Queen in London and Los Angeles with longtime collaborator Mark Taylor. She teased her covers of ABBA's hit Gimme Gimme Gimme, A Man After Midnight in a tweet Wednesday. Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again opened in theaters in July and is a sequel to 2008's movie Mamma Mia. The original film is based on the 1999 musical Mamma Mia, which is inspired by ABBA's music. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1984, Red Dawn is the first PG-13 movie to be released. The action thriller Red Dawn starring Patrick Swayze opens in theaters as the first movie to be released with the PG-13 rating. The Motion Pictures Association of America, which oversees the movie rating system, had announced a new PG-13 category in July of that same year. Founded in 1922 as a trade group for the American film industry, the MPAA introduced its first ever movie rating system in November 1968. The system came in response to groups who wanted better guidelines for parents to determine whether or not a movie's content and theme were child appropriate. The initial ratings categories were G, appropriate for audiences of all ages, M, for mature audiences but all ages admitted, R, anyone under 16 not admitted without an accompanying adult, and X, no one under 17 admitted. The M category was eventually changed to PG, parental guidance suggested, and on July 1st, 1984, the PG-13 category was added to indicate film content with the higher level of intensity than PG, according to MPAA. Starting in 1990, the X rating was changed to NC-17, anyone 17 and under not admitted, because it was believed that X had come to connote hardcore pornography. The MPAA's ratings board reportedly issued the first PG-13 rating to The Flaming Kid, which starred Matt Dillon. However, Red Dawn opened in theaters first. Red Dawn told the story of a group of teenagers who band together to protect their small Colorado town after it's invaded by communist paratroopers from Russia and Cuba. along with Patrick Swayze. Film co-starred C. Thomas Howell, Leah Thompson, Charlie Sheen, Jennifer Grey, and Harry Dean Stanton. Red Dawn was one of Swayze's early films, along with The Outsiders, 1983, a teen drama that featured the actor as part of a roster of up-and-coming young stars, including Howell, Matt Dillon, Ralph Macchio, Rob Lowe, Emilio Estevez, Tom Cruise, and Diane Lane. Swayze's real breakout performance came in 1987, Dirty Dancing, also co-starring Grey. In 1990, he co-starred in another big hit, Ghost, with Demi Moore and Whoopi Goldberg. And as your entertainment report for Friday, August 10th, 2018, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back on Monday to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Everyone have a great weekend. Good night, and God bless you all.